What's going on, everybody? Appreciate y'all for tuning back in. And today I'm going to be reviewing a shoe that I think a lot of you Ning fans should go ahead and cop, the Flash Z-Wade shoes. Really quick though, before we get into the shoe review, I will be dropping a 1K Q&A special, so if you guys have questions, it is still time to leave in the comment section below with Q&A at the end of it, as well as on my social media with Q&A at the end of it, because a lot of you guys are new and I'm going to be having 1,000 subscribers, but that's going to be in that, and we're going to get to the shoe review. Starting us off, we talk about the sizing and the price, and the sizing I can recommend you guys go up a half a size. I'm normally a size 12, but I knew the shoe would stop a little short, and it does, and that size 12 and a half, the shoe fits just fine. Now granted, if you're a wide footer, I would tell you guys to go up half a size as well, because it is somewhat narrow, but you are going to get a good amount of room and toe space. Now if you want more snuggability in a sense, you want the shoe to be tighter, you guys can go your true to size. I wouldn't recommend going down half a size because your toe is going to kill the toe box. So if you guys want that space that you need, go up half a size. And the pricing for the Flash is going to be a total of $135, which isn't too bad, because I'm thinking, when I first heard the news about this shoe coming out, I'm thinking it's going to be up where D-Wade shoes are, 150, 160, 180 and stuff like that. But it is a good, nice price of $135, which is not too bad at all. Moving on to the side, I'm going to give these an 8.5 out of 10. Obviously, you guys can tell this is just this whole white overlook over the shoe, so it's nothing too crazy going on with the colorway. But as you guys can tell, the most eye-catching part about the shoe is obviously the lightning bolt here. And if you guys hold it up at different angles, I don't know if you guys can see that, I hope you can. It's gonna shine and reflect different colors, and I think that's very, very unique. Other than that, to me, honestly, it's nothing else that's really crazy about the shoe. It's just a simple, clean look and design. The materials feel really nice as well. And a bonus thing that I think is true, I have to see over the course of months when I play in it, the materials that's on the shoe and how its color is set up, I don't think it can get gray. Because you guys know a lot of white shoes turn gray because of the materials they'll use here. They just take up all that dirt and dust. I think these shoes are gonna be able to remain white for a good majority of months while you're playing in them. I think this is honestly gonna stay white for majority of the time while hooping in these, and I think that's a big plus. And up next, we have my favorite category, which is the cushion, and I'm gonna give these an 8 out of 10. If you guys are very familiar with the cushion setup in almost all of the Ning shoes, this is gonna be boom cushion. If you guys have never felt this type of cushion setup, I'm gonna tell you guys it is comfortable and it is also responsive. While wearing these shoes, you guys are gonna get a boost off of the ground, which is something that I like in cushion setups. I don't mind low to the ground type of shoes now, but I still prefer to have a little bit more cushion and boost off of the ground, and this shoe gives it to you. While wearing this shoe on your foot, you guys are gonna get a nice, comfy, responsive energy output and input. And I want to tell you guys something too that I felt whenever I wear Ning shoes, I do feel a little bit more bouncy. Just a little bit, nothing too crazy, but for whatever reason, I do feel a little bit more bounce. Maybe it's because of the support and the traction are really good. Obviously, I'll get to those categories next, but it's something about these Ning shoes that give me a little bit extra bounce. So you're gonna take that with a grain of salt if you guys like, but regardless, the cushion setup is a very, very good one. Moving on to the support, I'm gonna give these a 9 out of 10. The padding inside of the ankle bone and Achilles heel is amazing. I don't know if you guys can see that, how thick it is, but it's nice and soft. There's a little bit of padding inside of the tongue. It's not that much, but it is breathable. To me, the support in this shoe feels really good for guards and forwards. If you're shifty, crafty, a scorer, then this support is really going to benefit you guys. Like I said, the padding in the ankle bone and Achilles heels feels really good. How tight the shoe can go. It feels like your ankle isn't going to go anywhere. You can bust any type of move that you can do. Like I feel really good in the support in this shoe. Like I said, I don't really have too much bad. It's nothing bad to say at all. It's just a really, really great support. And last on the list, we have the traction, and I'm gonna give these a 9.5 out of 10. If you guys don't already know, if you guys have Ning shoes, Ning is really one of the brand companies that you do not have to worry about the traction being bad, because the traction is gonna be great. And that's exactly what they did in these. Whether the court is dusty, whether the court is clean, it's gonna perform great. You guys can wear this shoe outside. Now, he does have 3 other colorways, or 2 other colorways, like a gray and a black one that I would recommend. I wouldn't recommend you wear all white. But if you guys did want to take this shoe outside, you can. Ning is just one of the shoe companies that I never just have to ever worry about the traction pattern being bad. And they always are very creative with like how they do the designing of the traction pattern, the pictures and all that stuff. It's crazy how creative they can be and how good their traction setup is. So if I were to tell you guys one thing, if you guys ever wanted a shoe company that has some of the best traction, I personally think that Ning has the best shoe traction that's out. Above Nike, Jordan, they do it, man. They know exactly what they're doing. There's nothing bad at all I have to say about this traction setup. Like I said, on a clean court, amazing. On the dusty court, still really good. Outside, still really good. You guys are gonna get a phenomenal traction pattern setup in Ning. Also, I forgot to mention the squeak test on this. They go crazy. as well as these shoes on the track must dust at all. If you guys can see that, as I played on the court, like I said, I was playing 5v5 and stuff. It's not much dirt, not much dust in this shoe. And I played, I think, 4 games or something like that on the dusty court that I usually go to. So, man, these shoes are, hey, Ning, man, y'all be killing it with the traction pattern. I'm telling y'all, they really be killing it. But that's gonna do it for the end of this video. As always, I appreciate you guys for tuning in, liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing, doing whatever it is you guys do. I really appreciate it. I am still thinking of something I want to do for you guys, for the community, because we are almost here at 1,000 subscribers, and it's all thanks to you guys. So I can't thank you guys enough. I'm gonna have Chauncey send this out, and I'm gonna see you guys on the next one. I really appreciate everything you guys have done for me so far, and we're only going to continue to keep growing.
Got anything you want to add to it, Chauncey?
What? That's your end intro?
Yeah, that's the end intro.
Thank you for guys watching today's video. See you next in today's video. Bye.